And welcome back. So, at the moment, everyone's still alive, and yeah, been quite a lot of bearings updated. So I think there's been like quite a crucial part of the game that I've just gone through. Possibly, I don't know, but still a lot of bearings updated, which normally means big changes in the story. So hopefully I've made the right decisions. I've not tried to do anything too reckless. I don't want to get anyone killed. If I can, I want to try and get everyone out of this alive. Because for the moment anyway, I'm just going to do one playthrough. Whatever ending I get will be the ending I get. Because I want to play these games like not that they're like real life, but as you do in real life, you only really get to make decisions once and all that sort of thing, you know, and then you live your life by those decisions. So in these games, I want to try and play by the same sort of mantra, sort of like play for it once. I don't want to go and play for it twice to try and get a different ending, or to try and save someone, or anything like that. I want to do it one playthrough for each game, and whatever ends up happening at the end ends up happening at the end. If I don't save anybody, then I don't save anybody, because you don't get like research, you don't get playthroughs in life, and I want to try and do these things like I'm controlling these characters for one time. It's their lives, and if they get killed, then that is horrendous, and it's like obviously devastating for themselves. They're dead, and it's not good in the slightest. But I feel to then go through another playthrough, you're bringing it back again, and it sort of devalues what that themselves a little bit, if that makes sense. So yeah, long story short, apologise for the little ramble, but yeah, each of these games is going to be one playthrough. I'm not here to earn all the trophies. I'm here to experience the game, and yes, if I play for it again, I may experience different parts of it. That's true, but I just want to go through one run and see how I get on. So yeah, anyway, apologies for the ramble. Let's see what happens. Alright. Oh, and on a side note, I swear at the end of the last video when he was saying about the guy with the distributor cap being down here, did I see like a shadowy figure standing down the hallway behind him as they were talking? I haven't gone back and looked at the video yet. I may do in a little while, but yeah, I think there's definitely something else down here with us. When I first started playing these games, I wasn't terribly enjoying them. I found it difficult to get used to. This isn't the sort of game I normally play. The games I normally play are like your Dark Souls, that sort of thing, where you just play through the story and that's it. On my other videos, like the Slender Man, I am. But yeah, like with my other videos I do, Slender Man, they're very sort of like, there is a bit of narrative, but not too much. You're just exploring, playing through, uncovering stuff, trying to stay alive. similar to this, but obviously this adds in like so many layers of interaction, and it's just like whoa. It's just, at first it was a bit like ooh, overwhelming, but as you get used to it, you know what? I was. Oh shit! Shit. Alright. Oh. Is that Brad?
Look at that. Sometimes you just get lucky.
Oh, bollocks. Oh no. Oh shit. Bollocks, 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 bollocks.
Get away! Get away from me!
Hey! It's okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The distributor cap. It's out of the picture. It's time for a new plan.
Fuck, I can't believe I broke it. Shit. Ah, so annoying. Apparently there's a rescue queue on this way. I don't know. Sorry, the Duke has his own radio. Get onto the Duke. Stay there. There's no mist. But, don't know.
Let me see. Duke of Milan? No engine. Guess that's pretty much the end of it.
Best I can figure out. We had a couple days. Maybe more if we can collect some rainwater.
You know, I was hoping to die with a little more style.
Hey. Hey, what is that?
Hey! Hey! Got a visual. Several civilians on board. I can confirm that the target is a converted military cruiser as described. Jesus, it's just a bunch of kids. I repeat, it's just a bunch of kids. We'll bring them in. You don't understand, really. Just how crazy it got down there. I mean, just how fucking out of control.
I saw Alex. It wasn't Alex. It was someone else. They looked just like Alex. And he was sneering at me. The way he looked at me, laughing. He wanted to hurt me.
I guess you could say I lived my greatest nightmare. I was relentlessly stalked by a beautiful woman, and all I wanted to do was run the hell away.
They're a bunch of rich, dumb American brats. They had no fucking clue what they were getting into.
That fucker that took her boat. That was gold. She wanted the gold. That's what this was about.
There are things down there that, you know, shouldn't have been alive. You know? Kind of things that can make you go insane.
Can I see him, please? I just need to see him.
I mean, hey, I'm no crew. The lady's down, then who might be picky, but this one. Up close, she's not exactly getting the motor right. You know what I mean? You might even say she can melt the rubber off the tires. And not in a good way.
I tried to warn them not to mess with the dead. I tried.
Manchurian gold.
Congratulations. All your charges are still breathing. That's something, I suppose. Things became a little intense, but Alex kept his nerve. Well done, Alex. Well done, you. And the distributor cap? Unfortunate. It's all about decisions, isn't it? Decisions made in a hurry, in a panic, made with the heart instead of the head, or vice versa. Sometimes those decisions take a long time to have repercussions. But there are repercussions. There are always repercussions. Till we meet again, maybe in Little Hope, maybe somewhere else. But be certain, we will meet again. It's inevitable.
Well, that ended a bit quickly. I thought this would probably be like a 10-part series, you know. Nobody died, like, which is good, you know. I managed to keep them all alive, which is something. Not as dramatic of an ending. I'm not sure, like that last bit with Alex, when you had that weird two-headed thing coming at you, the rat coming out of you. Like, I'm guessing in hindsight, if I'd aimed at the rat, you would have stabbed yourself and died, not saved everybody. If you'd aimed at the thing, which I did, I moved into the reticule to kill the creature ahead of me, I would have killed the girl. But even though I moved into the reticule, he didn't actually go for it. He sort of knocked him down, which is what I guess the curator was referencing. Obviously Alex had a tough decision, which kill himself or kill the girl, and if it had have actually worked, I would have ended up killing the girl. But even though I aimed it into the reticule, nothing else happened, so I don't know if I was meant to press something else at the same time or not. So I guess really I'm actually quite fortunate that they all managed to make out alive. Now obviously the curator referenced Little Hope. Now I've bought that game, and that is in my choices series. That will be my next go-to. I've got Detroit Become Human as well. I've heard that's meant to be quite a good decision-making game. That will be at some point what will be another one I'll be going to. Until Dawn, the sort of original one of these series, I will be going to that. And when they do the next Dark Pictures game, whatever comes after Little Hope, I'll try and do that one as well for you guys. If you've got any suggestions about any other games you want to see in like that, like choice based, that you feel would fit into this series of games, then please hit me up, let me know. I'm on Instagram, search for Apex Andy. Should be able to find me. I've got the same picture as my YouTube account as I do as my Instagram account, so hopefully if you might have to trawl for a few, you'll be able to find me. Drop me a message in there. It's or just give me a follow. I'll follow back, whichever one. And yeah, just let me know. As I said, I will be starting soon my next series in the horror series one, which will be Outlast. So yeah, so I've got an Outlast one I'm going to be starting soon. Little Hope I'm going to be starting soon. I want to keep on going with these things. I've got a couple of days off, so I'm going to try and push to get some more videos out there. Yeah, well, I'm going to see what happens at the end of the credits, but before, well, I think they're about to happen, but I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's watched and supported so far. Let's see what happens now. Oh. Maybe there's not more. Maybe there is more to it.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, come on.
Ooh. Ends on a cliffhanger.
Just saw something.
Whoever it was, they're
Okay, very good. Who's there?
Decent. Well, there you go. Little Hope. That's what I'll be going on to next in this series. Got 2 gold trophies as well for all the effort. So I assume we'll just go back to the open the beginner menu. Okay. Yeah. So now in my the horror series playthroughs, I do like a horror rating, quick little review. So I'll continue in the same vein. I'll do one for these ones if anyone's interested in them. Review wise, game started off like a little bit slow, like a good build up, but it was a bit slow paced. And I found the amount of choices you could do sometimes a bit not overwhelming, but at the same time I wasn't used to it. So I'm used to just playing through games, doing my own thing, doing that sort of stuff. And I said, my main games I've played recently have been like a lot of the Dark Souls games, a lot of the Soulsborne. Quite passionate about those. Can't wait to get myself a PS5 so I can do Demon Souls. That'd be decent. But when it comes to these sort of games, they're quite new to me. So I suppose if you compare the two, the decisions you get, the timing of it, whatever you decide will have an impact on what happens. There's no going back. It's decision and you go with it. And took a lot getting used to. Took a lot. But once I got into it and I got the sort of understanding of it, it became more of, I can't wait to do the next video. I can't wait to find the time to put it out there. Continue with the story. And yeah, so now, looking at it, finished it. Everyone stayed alive, which, okay, cool. Clearly I made the right decisions at the right time. Sometimes I buggered up, broke the cap. Like, I'm not sure, like if I hadn't broken the cap, what would have happened? Or with Alex making the jump, I missed the first one but I made the rest. Would his sort of fiance been able to make the jump as well? I'm not sure. But yeah, no, just I know obviously these games I suppose aren't too long because there are a lot of replayability in them, so they want you to obviously go back and do it again, try different ways. And if you want to do like the whole trophy hunter stuff, I'm sure there's plenty of guides out there that can help you get all the trophies. I'm really not that fussed in getting all the trophies. Said this is more about just experiencing the game, and I've done that. I experienced the game and I managed to keep everyone alive, which I don't know if it's easy to do or not, but I can't say any fairer than that. I played the game, kept everyone alive. There's no reason to go back through. If I go back through, there's a chance that someone might die off and it'll be an ending I wouldn't really want. So yeah, the review, I would say that a bit of a slow, it starts off slow, but once it gets into it, it really gets into it, and I can't fault the game. And it's making me so excited to play Little Hope. I cannot wait for that. So tomorrow I'm going to start Outlast. Slender Man, was a good game. Outlast, I've heard from a few people that it's pretty intense, so that'll be interesting. But that's a different series. So, Man of Medan. Out of 10. It's difficult because it started off that I wasn't really that into it. I was doing it. I wasn't, fair enough, going through the motions. But then I really got into it. So because of a slow start, and then because of a big finish of like wanting to know what's actually going on, I will. But saying that, you don't find out a lot of answers. But maybe that's through design. Like, they're all still alive, but they're in holding cells. So I assume that this story isn't finished yet. I don't know if it's the same with Little Hope. Maybe at the end of that, if you manage to keep whoever managed to keep alive will be in the holding cells along with the cast of Man of Medan. So maybe you're not meant to find out anything just yet. But you didn't really find out too much about the thing. It's a few scientists and that, so maybe it's like some kind of weird biological sort of weapon that is messing with people's minds. Maybe by the time they viewed the coffins and they looked inside, you saw the two-headed skeleton. It might not have actually been a two-headed skeleton. Could have just been what the biochemical weapon was making you see, messing with your mind. So if it is on that route, like a science-based thing, then fair enough. I suppose you already know what it is. But if it is more supernatural, then it sort of leaves a bit more to be desired. But don't know. Maybe I missed something that explained it a bit better. And if I did, then I humbly apologise to whoever's watching this video. So, what do I give it out of 10? You know what? I am going to give it a 7. A 7 out of 10. I think, yeah. I reckon I'll probably, it depends on how Little Hope goes, but I'll be looking forward to it. I'll be more experienced in how this game plays. So if Little Hope is of the same quality as this one, I reckon it'll probably get a higher score. I reckon it'll probably hit an 8. If it's a lot better than this, obviously it'll hit higher. But it's my own inexperience with these sort of games that let me down at the beginning of this game. It didn't let me appreciate it. So all I can go off is my base feeling for it. And yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because it really, in my opinion, finished strong. I enjoyed it. I kept wanting to come back to it. I wanted to, I wanted to get to the end. But when the end happened, and for me, it's a mark of a good game that when the end comes, a part of you is slightly disappointed because you wanted to go a bit further. You want to do it just a bit more. Get a bit more story, get a bit more depth for the characters, and more gameplay. So yeah, 7 out of 10. And it's only limited by my own inexperience with these sort of games. So it's not the game's fault that it took me a while to get into it. It's just me, So yeah, 7 out of 10. Cannot wait to start Little Hope. I think that is going to be fantastic. I've got it downloaded, it's ready to go. So yeah, I'm going to push through some videos of that soon. As I said, massive thank you to watching my Man of Medan playthrough. It's been fantastic doing it. As I said, I'm on Instagram, Apex Andy. Might have 90 at the end of it. But yeah, just look for the same profile picture as I've got on my YouTube one. Feel free to follow. I'll follow back. Feel free to comment. I'll comment back. I want to try and get like a good fan base going, so I can talk to you guys, see what you want to watch, see what your opinions are on what I play, and just how terribly I play them. And yeah, you know, I feel like 2020 was such a crap year. For a lot of shit has happened. So yeah, for this year I just want to try and focus on pushing more videos out, getting more content, you know, get the fan base going, and yeah, just trying to like enjoy it, you know. And if my videos can even pose a slight distraction from the real world for you guys, then you know, I couldn't ask for more. But yeah, so thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure doing this playthrough with you and for you. And on to the next one, Little Hope. Hopefully I'll be able to start that on Monday, get that going for you guys, get a couple of videos going, get straight into the action. But until then, please take care of yourselves. It's a crazy situation at the moment, and I want you guys to stay safe, honestly. So yeah, until next time, take care and thank you very much.